Hello beautiful people, it's a beautiful morning from this part of the world. So these are the Noiler chicks that are left. About 10 of them are out already. Hopefully in the coming days they will all be out of this space because I don't really have space to keep them too long. So what I do, I've been placing them on ration feeding. So once the feed finishes, I just let them be because they tend to scatter everywhere. Even this feed that is here, there's every tendency that they'll mess it up before they'll finish eating it. You see this guy over down there that is scattering the floor. So in the process of them scattering the floor in search of whatever they are looking for, they tend to scatter the litters on the feed and also on their drinking water source. So over here at the Abor Acres, these birds are doing very well. They were all vaccinated yesterday from Gomboro. Gomboro is a vaccination for a viral disease that affects young chicks especially. So you can see here, they have 2 feeders in here. This space is getting tight for them. So, but they will still be fine because in the next few days, some of them will be going out, so they will have more room space afterwards. So over here are the Ross308. The Ross308 now have a big feeder, so they can feed more confidently. And since yesterday I started giving them this big feeder, I noticed some growth on their body because they have more feeds available to them, so the feeds don't get to run out too quickly. Because one thing with rain birds is that you need to give them regular feed and regular water. Even when you're rain layers, you need to make sure that they have enough supply of water and enough supply of feed, because in the situation whereby any of these are shortened, it will affect their growth and also affect their rate of laying. See, that's the general thumbnail when one is rearing farm animals. You need to make sure they have good food, good regular supply of food, depending on what you want to achieve. For this meat farm, these are broilers chicks for the purpose of meat, so make sure that they have enough feed for them to eat and grow fast to be sold out. Even the water supply has to be consistent. So I was supposed to give them coccido start this morning, but I think I'm going to delay that. For an upcoming poultry farmer, it's always advised for you to follow your chart very well. In my own case, sometimes I do skip some of the medications I'm supposed to give, in the essence that I've been rearing birds for a long time and my setup here is a small scale farm. So sometimes I just try to avoid some medications, and my biosecurity is strong. So for an upcoming poultry farmer, you need to follow up your medication chart very diligently. Follow up the medications, and also bear in mind that your biosecurity also has to be strong too. So in my own case, I'm trying to reduce the level of medications I give to them. It's a risk that I am taking, but sometimes I just prefer not to give them too much of medications, because I follow them up bomber to bomber to make sure that anything that goes wrong, I treat it immediately. But I will advise you to follow up my own procedures. You make sure you give your birds regular medications, but most importantly, you need to also make sure that the environment is clean and good enough for them. As you can see here, this litter is a bit thick, so it's from tomorrow I'll start tilling them because they are getting old already. So I'll start tilling them. If you notice very well, that middle there is a bit messy, so I'll just till it up. These areas, the litters are still okay. You see, it's not sticky, so it's thick enough. So the litters here are a bit okay. So if you can see here, the Abor Acre, I changed their litters yesterday because it was a bit messy. So although this wood shaping that is there is not enough, so in the coming days what I'll just do, I'll add more sawdust to it because I don't have access to wood shavings this period. So guys, there ain't nothing much happening in the farm this period. So what I'll just be doing in the coming days is to just give them water and make sure they have regular feed. So I'm using a nipple drinker setup. So with this I can fill up this tank, this mini tank here, with water. You see, yesterday morning after the vaccine I filled this thing up and now it's at the bottom, so that means their water consumption has picked up. So that what it means is that in less than 24 hours they can get to finish water in this stuff. So before I will go out this morning, I'll make sure I fill it up. And also their feeders, you know, like these ones, one thing I like about this feeder is that once I fill it up, you can serve them for a longer period of time. And even here, the same thing. What I will do before I go out, I will just make sure I fill this stuff up. If I move without filling it, the feed is supposed to carry them all through till evening hours. So guys, my job here today is done. You know, raising broilers are stuff that you can do on the side as a side hustle. It's just some few days that it might demand a little bit of your time. Days like when you're giving them vaccine, or the days that, yes, basically the days that you want to give them vaccine, because you need to stay a little longer, make sure that they are done with the vaccine, and also administer plain water to them. So, but in other cases, you just observe them and make sure that they're okay, and give them medications or plain water, give them their feed, and off you go. So far so good. These birds are doing very well. These guys are 2 weeks today, but they are a bit smaller than how they are supposed to be in 2 weeks. Reasons why, because of the feeder that we are using was small, so they were not feeding enough. But it's not bad. They are eating more than half bag of feed. Feeds are usually bagged in 25 kg sack bags here, so half of it is about 12. So I've eaten more than 12 a little already. Normally 50 bears Ross308 are supposed to consume a bag of feed in 2 weeks, but these ones, they have not done with a bag yet, but they are okay. They are doing well. Their health status is impressive. Over here at the Abor, these guys are doing very well. Their growth is impressive, not bad. So for you that is watching this video for the first time, I will encourage you to just click subscribe. Subscribe to help grow the channel. And you watching this far, I guess you like what you're seeing. So please smash the like button to help grow this channel, so that the videos will get to reach out to more people, and for them to also enjoy the same kind of good content that you are enjoying too as well. So I hope you just try to implement most of the knowledge and the key points that I point out in my videos. Don't just breeze through them, listen through, because every update I do drop some key points on things that every farmer needs to avoid, and things that they need to do to make sure that their productivity is high and better. So try to implement the knowledge therefore, so that your farm will grow too as well. My major aim of running this YouTube channel is to make sure that smallholder farmers get to learn and grow their farm, so that there will be enough meat supply in the market. Because when there's enough meat, when there's enough chicken in the market, there's every tendency that the price will go down, so that chicken get to be affordable for common Africans to get to enjoy. So thanks for watching this far, and I'll see you guys on the next video when I'll drop a new update of what's happening in Acre farms. So bye for now.